Hello, amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprint, an amazing puzzle game with roguelite elements that I'm enjoying a lot. Here you can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. I would recommend to watch it from the start, otherwise you might be really confused what's going on, but if you just want to see a little bit of an advanced playthrough, advanced run, then sit back, relax and enjoy. Or even better, go and play the game yourself. This is like a very spoiler heavy game, so if you ever intend to play it, you really should just go and play it. So we are on day 14. Last day was pretty good, so now I feel a little bit less pressure to do lots of stuff on this one. Okay, let's grab our allowance. And yeah, as usual, let's go open up the side room. So I got my, painting puzzle paper ready and one empty paper, and everything else is in a huge pile of mess. Still didn't have time to sort out my papers, so I'll be all over the place when it comes to riddles and stuff, but that's okay. That's okay, we'll figure it out somehow. Now, this does cost a decent amount of steps at the start of every day, but I think the rewards you get from the side room here is definitely worth it. Oh my, a tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 gold in the tomb. Well, I do like drafting dead ends. Like a lot. I don't think I ever picked up Toolshed yet here, but like it's pretty clear what it does, so it's not like super interesting. Trading posts we had, so here you can trade like one item for another. I feel like this is a very useful building. But every time I get something new, and like kind of exciting, I think I'm gonna pick it up. So I'm gonna grab the tomb here. I'm actually gonna enter it. I want to see if there's anything interesting in there. It sounds scary though. It sounds scary. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, cat, this is like I'm sorry for this, but like it's the nature of the staircase. Like it's shifting my view all the time, like very aggressively. What is this? Nothing. So most of the things in this game cannot be interacted with. Although like you think like, hey, let's grab a torch. Nope, you can't grab a torch, but sometimes you can grab things. This place looks very big. I didn't expect it to be so big. That's what she said. Anyway, let's see. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. I wonder if over time... Oh, there are the statues. Oh, wait, we can click on this. Oh, no. No way. Okay. I'm a little bit worried what happens when I click on these. Like, can I click on one? Can I click on multiple? Like, what happens? Should I pick one? Very specific one? Okay, this place is so much more than I thought it's gonna be. So we can see these statues. I think there's like 7 of them. We might get like a bonus or something. Oh, there's like notes here. Okay. Oh, gold. Nice. Oh yeah, we start with two gems now because we found a gem mine last night, and that's just wonderful. Each of our journeys comes to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definite dead end. Or is it? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture. Now, you know what? I've been really stupid. Like, I actually changed my phone recently. Like, I switched from like, I think A7, Samsung A7 to A35. I like budget phones, which don't cost too much. So if I break it by accident, that I can like just buy a new one. And I don't break them. But like, I actually have a phone with a working camera that I'm not using anymore, which I could use just for this game with my old phone. So I should definitely do that. But this is also a bad idea, and I'm gonna have these photos in 2 different places. Okay. So we have a picture of it. End of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is a definite dead end, or is it? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of a hint. Nothing happens here. Maybe if he had something, like a chisel or something. Definitely intriguing. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can't interact with these yet. I wonder if there's like an item, like a lighter or something like that, that you can light these up. And at certain combinations opens up a hidden trapdoor. Because that's what you would expect, right? From like that. And yeah, we can interact with every one of these statues. Oh boy, gives me the creeps. Okay, another one of these. You're also looking for like weird indentations in the walls. Like maybe a brick we can click on. That would be kind of cool. Or well, stone. These are definitely not bricks. But maybe... Oh, look. If like something would be able to be pushed, it would be something like that, right? Look, we can see a source of light from the other side. How big is this place? Oh my god. Well, I didn't expect that. I was just expecting a small room with a table on which the coins come, but here we are. Exploring the big old tomb. Okay. The good old tomb. Whoa! Nice. What's this? Oh, just a candle. Come on. I know you wanna be pressed. Why fight back? Okay. Let's found a whole bunch of flowers here. Open only in the event of my death. Okay, there's another stamp. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. We need a looking glass to check the stamp. Okay. Stamp in the tomb. Okay, good. Well, let's open it. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this very dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that some dim somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. And family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What bagger of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or mother's, or mine? Okay, that's a little bit like, I don't know, somber and confusing. Okay, taking a picture, a photo. Then we got, in our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. Oof, that hits hard. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? I agree. Oh, how I wish that I have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? Well, dude, you could have chosen to be buried wherever you want. Like, and even after you wrote this, you probably could have changed your mind, no? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes an impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within this damp hole plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce. More than wondrous woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. Okay, a lot of big words. We might be able to use, like, there might be a puzzle hidden in here, you know? And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes, to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Herbert A. something, whatever the name of our grand uncle is, right? Okay, well, hopefully we can write a little bit more optimistic letter. But yeah, I wonder, these letters, are they here just for fluff, or we gonna like get some nice puzzles? We'll see. Okay, so that's the letter. Lots of flowers. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in them. Okay, so this is the entrance, alright. Go this place. Okay, it's just like a circular thing. Okay, and then yeah, I pretty much like follow the right wall, right, all the way around. Oh, there's another like circular thing. Okay, we found that. We found this. Dead end, or is it? Like, game's hinting at me that this is not the dead end. The dead end. Okay. Okay. So I guess now we have to see what the statues are. That almost looks like a scroll, but it's not. But yeah, maybe this is just for the stamp. I don't know. Okay, so this is where we entered. Let's click the first one we see. So, well, technically, it will be this one, yeah. Okay, so this one has a pitchfork. It's a farming one. Okay, I like farming. Oh no. Alright. So what do these do? I have no idea. So let's see, there's two of them here. Oh, pizza! Pizza 3. A shovel. 4. If that's a shovel. A rake. No, that's not the rake. That's a pitchfork. And this is like a cleaning tool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4. There should be 7, right? A broom. 5. Oh, this looks like... What is that? 6. 7. This is a scepter. We saw in the chapel 7 of these. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right away. That's not a silly amount of combinations. Or permutations, or whatever they are. Combinations. It's 2 to the 7th. 2 to the 3rd is 8. And like... 2 to the 6th is 64. So 2 to the 7th is 128. So you can brute force this, right? Like, But I'm not gonna brute force it. I'm actually gonna go to my cell phone for a tiny bit. So there's a picture that I took of the church a while back. The first time I entered it, the chapel, actually, not the church. And in the chapel, there were pictures of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it seems like on the pictures they all hold their things up, so that doesn't help much. Yeah. So I guess now if we need to find the clues, like which one of these should be up and which one of these should be down. Seems like they only have two states, up and down. Yeah. So we are looking at a 7-digit code of zeros and ones. Oh. Would they really do a binary code? That would be a little bit harsh towards general players, right? No way, right? Like like a decimal number which turns. Yeah. Which turns into a binary number. Let's check the letter again. 1, 2 chapters, 3, 4, 6, 7. No. Oh wait, dead end. I mean, this is a pretty cool one. Like, this is something I'm gonna be thinking about. It's just a shame that it's so brute forceable, but maybe it's not. This floor plan is the definite dead end. Each of our journeys comes to conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Oh, look at that. Dead end has 7 letters. How does that help us? D-A-D-E-N-D. It's 7 letters, but 3 different kinds. No, 4. I don't think that's gonna be it. But it's interesting. Okay, we have these markings down here. Like something similar I saw on the steps in the... But like, they look so silly. We also had numbers under these. So for the example, the number 7 is the one with the scepter. And that's also something we can dig here. So I wonder if this stick spot is special in some way, you know? It would be funny if I accidentally, like, caused something. Okay, we're gonna put them all down. Now, the most obvious use of these would be that once they are all in the right combination, and this is how I would do it, right? I would make it so if they are all in the right combination, that like one of these bricks becomes loose, because that way you cannot brute force it. Like, you would need to put them in the right combination and then look for the brick, right? And that would make it impossible to brute force, because like you don't have time to look for the brick. So I really hope they did that. Yeah. So to all the brute forces out there, I really hope this game humiliated you. You know, like the Neomir of the past. The Neomir of the past who definitely tried to brute force this. I hope you get humiliated in another lifeline, in another dimension, in another parallel universe. You know, where you didn't learn yet to appreciate the nice things in life. You know, I'm just putting them all down if you're wondering what I'm doing. All right, So they're all down now. But yeah, they might be doing something to the house itself, like increasing or reducing the chances of certain rooms. I doubt it, but it could be. Like if they're all were up and now they're all down, and if this turns on like that end rooms, that would be insane. It would be fairly noticeable if now 7 dead end rooms were not appearing anymore. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Yeah. And then yeah, I'm gonna keep these in mind. So it seems like these are some kind of, well, this is the only one I don't really understand what this one is. What is this? Yeah. So if you're willing to make a guess in the comment, what in the world is this? Like, what is this? This tool here. Like, that's so silly, right? What is that? I mean, is that an oversized paintbrush? Like, no, right? The rest we know. So this is a scepter. This is like some kind of ruler. Where's your shield, dude? You have a shield in the chapel. Then we got this thing which we don't know what it is. Then we got a broom. Then we got a... Well, this is not really a shovel. It's more like a hoe, but... yeah. A digging apparatus. Then we got... This is, I don't know what this is called, but it's used to take out bread, pizza and stuff from the stove, oven, whatever you want to call it. We got a pitchfork. And we got, I don't know what this is called, but it's feather thing which you use to clean furniture from dust. It's a duster, I guess. Is it a duster? So we got duster, pitchfork, scepter, huge paintbrush, hoe, that's 5. Broom. What was the last one? Scepter, paintbrush, broom, hoe. Scepter, paintbrush, broom, hoe, duster, pitchfork. Where's the 7th one? Oh yeah, and the bread thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, this was a really not time efficient thing, but like, look, I'm first time here. Yeah, I really wanted to check this place out like properly. And even if I missed something, I think I put in like reasonable amount of time here. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Let me know if you disagree. Then the next time I'm gonna spend even more time here. Cat, close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're out. Yeah, good. So cat has some motion sickness. It's by far my most like common, frequent commenter. Active. Yes, there we go. The most active commenter, and a very lovely person. Okay, we're gonna make a wish. I wish that these coins accumulate on the bottom of the fountain. There we go. It will be so funny if they don't. Not in a good way funny. I could go to the gemstone mines, check them out again, but I think we're good. Okay, we picked up the allowance. Okay. Now, how do we usually do this? Do we go straight ahead, try to draft a forward room, and then go to the sites? Yeah, let's try to do that. I don't have the Dancer's Blessing anymore, so this will be a little bit more difficult than yesterday. Okay, the game's like, haha, not today. Right. I mean, if you draft the dead end, then we can probably draft some dead ends like here and here. Or at least, yeah, then we would want dead ends like here. Which is fine. Let's try that. What we don't want is something like this. We don't want the doors, two doors from two different directions going into the same room. It's really bad for door efficiency. Then I'm gonna grab the corridor here. There we go. And then here we're gonna draft a closet. Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to hit the foundation, but no. We'll worry about that problem when we get there. Okay, let's... So... money is gonna accumulate in the tomb. Yeah, maybe I didn't have to enter the... No, I'm still happy I entered the tomb to get some info. Silver key we found. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So silver key is a special type of key. Unlocking a door with a silver key will lead to a room with many doors, which can sometimes be very, very useful. So here we got pray and pry, and this was kind of a hard one. So this was solved by Cat. Although, like, I pretty much knew what letter comes here anyway, but still, thanks, Cat. Right, I think we can try to put a dead end room at the end of this hallway now. Ooh, it's an upgraded bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. You have exactly 2 shops when you're drafting this room. Double your coins. Oof, that's good, that's good. I think let's go, well, either pantry or reading room. Library is kind of bad here because it will like go, yeah, it will like go here. So let's do pantry, and let's still try to get a dead end room here. Bridgetta. Okay. Okay. Game's teasing me a bit, you know? Okay, now this is like kind of bad for my footsteps economy, but I think when it comes to drafting, this might be a way out. Okay. So that means we can come here. Like, I need to place down some dead end rooms. Did you notice? Like, I don't know if... we got a bunk room, right? And we also got a... Yeah, no. I don't think... Okay, parlor here is decent. So is the reading nook, actually. But let's do parlor. Let's do a parlor puzzle. Oh, hello. Hello. There, big fella. A box next to this box contains gems, alright? Both boxes next to this box contain gem. Okay, this is a lie. Because they cannot both contain it. A box next to this box is true. That's true. No, that's a lie. A box next to this box is true, yeah. So, both boxes next to this box contain gems, which is impossible, so this is a lie. Since that's a lie, and this one says this one tells the truth, that means this one also lies. If these two are lying, that means this one's telling the truth. A box next to this box contains gems, so the gem's gonna be in here. Okay. And if I'm wrong, well, both boxes next to this box contain gems, a lie. Box next to this box is true, that's a lie. One has to be true. A box next to this box contains gems. So even if I'm wrong, we do get 2 gems now at the start of the run. So we feel less pressure. Okay. To actually get the puzzle right. May the 2nd. I think we already had that written down as a date. I guess we continue. It's not good to backtrack too much. Like, I like to backtrack sometimes. Like, I kind of wanted to drop a dead end room here so we can like do this or this, you know. And then here, like something like that. Totally different way. Like, if I get a corridor and a spare room, like in a straight hallway here, then we're building 2 separate wings here and here. Now things are a little bit messier. Also a little bit more like chances. I really like drafting security rooms. Storeroom here is kind of bad, like really bad. I do want a storeroom, but like it's a really bad position. Because then we need like a corridor here and we already placed down 2, so. But then security also kind of meh. Well, we can do security into here. A security is kind of important room, you know. We can do bedroom. Try to go in here. Yeah, that's kind of alright. Though I think both these are kind of okay. Not too happy about 2 doors going in this direction though, so I'm gonna be greedy here. This is a nice room to backtrack through though as well, so that's nice. Oh, a key, nice, beautiful. My first non-silver key. Okay, this is not the trunk. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. Why can't I turn this around? Why, game? Why? So I think showing down like this will also kind of be like, but these things like go up, down, left, right, all kinds of directions, you know. Okay, now I need something going to the right if possible. Okay, this is of course not good like at all. I could do a passageway, I guess. We lose 1 door down here, we might lose another one here if these 2 connect, but like in general passageway is a really good room if you have lots of gems. I mean, utility closet's kind of cool as well, but then we would have to backtrack a lot, so I think we go passageway here. Too bad we can't turn rooms around. That was such like, this would be ideal, being able to rotate this. So yeah, I really want like the blessing of the dancer, I want it back. Yeah, I'm gonna go passageway here. Okay. So we go to the foundation. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Like a dead end room here would be kind of alright, I guess. I don't want chapel while I have so much cash. So this might be good. I don't know the maid's chamber. Yeah, losing these 2 corridors like really stinks. But yeah, let's place down a storeroom. Like this building's gonna be very choppy. Okay, let's check out the picture. Okay. I mean, there's still kind of corridors, but with like extra doors. Yeah. Drafting this time was like really bad. I could have done way better. Oh look, it's an electronic door on the rank 4. Okay, well, good to know, good to know. That's horrible. hallway. I'm gonna put down the utility closet here. Oh wait, like what happens if you do that combination yet again? Like, does it serve any purpose? I mean, I'll try. Where was it though? Okay, it was in one of the emails. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. This thing no longer works. Oh, there we go. I got the blue. That was so weird. I was like, how do we get blue, dude? So, like, this one was white, and then this one was red, and this one was purple. And then this one was green, this one was blue, and this one was off. But like, we already did this, so probably nothing happens. But you know. Yeah, this is already pulled down. This is where we unlock the gems mine, so we get 2 extra gems. And yeah, apparently there's nothing here. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the keycard entry system. I'm gonna turn off the gymnasium. Keep the dark room on, but that doesn't work. Put the garage on. I don't know what this thing is, but like probably important. Oh. Okay. Okay. So with the keycard system off, we can now go through the doors, keycard doors. So yeah, the Reiki room kind of. Oh, we need a security room. Okay. So we need a combo of security room plus that thing to be able to go through that. All right. Fine. At least there is this room here. Making things a little bit better steps wise. All right. But yeah, I guess I have to place this. I'm not super happy about that. I don't want another dead end room. That seems like really bad. Oh, it's off anyway, so haha, take that. I keep forgetting when I turn this thing off. I just did it, like just a tiny bit, tiny. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Security. All right. Affected the first week of December. Okay. Anything on the table? Sometimes we find stuff here. Not today though. Alright, terminal time. Let's start with the most important thing. We're gonna set the security level to high. We want as many security doors as possible now, because the offline mode is unlocked. So now the offline mode is unlocked. So now any keycard door we run into, we're gonna be offline because we turned it offline in the breaker room. And it's gonna be unlocked. So keycard rooms are great. My biggest, one of my biggest nemesis. I'm not sure. Old modern sounds turning on. Staff services. Request special orders. A magnifying glass. Because it's cheap and because it's all still useful. Electronic mail. Cannot access it from here. Glossary of terms. Anything you want me to check out. Black print. Ancient floor plans. Blessing. A blessing is a persistent benefit that lasts for several days. Offering of gold. Call a day. Checked item. Color. Draw. Draft. Pool. Drafting. Type. Dirt. Blocks. Directory. Dig. Dirt. Dig spots. Hidden items. Anything you want me to read? Green room. Glossary. Gems. Floor plan. Experiment. Exhaust. Estate. Grounds. Hallway. History. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to read. Sanctum. Mount Hall is inner sanctum, one of the oldest rooms in the house. The chamber deep underground, shrouded in mystery and adorned by 8 doors. 8 doors. Oh. Red room, rarity rank, power source. The state's boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam power is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So yeah, that's the key thing. You need to like grab rooms which contain power ducts, otherwise it breaks off. I don't know if there's anything else there, but like I'm eager to continue. Like I need to like pick up the pace a little bit. Like, oh, there's a commissary, there's a shop. Like we want like a couple of shops to double my gold, but whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. This might be useful. That end room here fits nicely, so we're gonna grab it. Blue, yellow, red, gray. The big duck. I am a duck. Yes, I am a duck. Okay, so here's where the book is about the Red Prince of Marion Marigold. Look at him reading his own book. Look at him reading his own book, no, just playing. What scene is this? Like with 2 flags. This one, he's looking at this scene. Oh look, everything's red. The fire hydrant, the cart. Yeah, this is connecting to the school puzzle. Well, we still don't really know. Oh, a banana, alright. 3 steps, I'll take it. Although I would hope for a better item, but didn't get. Oh, we got the silver key, I guess. But yeah, other than silver key, we didn't really get anything. Rubik's Cube, let's solve it. Yeah, today this room wasn't really that rewarding in terms of items, but still, it's a nice combo with other bedrooms, so I don't mind. Okay. This loses us a door. Like this would fit better here, but like both of these like just close it, so I guess we have to go West Wing Hall here. Yeah, we got a lot of dead ends. Like there's one here, there's one here. I guess it's not too bad. 2 so far. I had worse. June the 15th. So, I mean, that end is kind of nice here, actually. Because now we can go through here. Zoop. We can also like take a path outside if it's faster. Is it faster? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, probably not. See, this one has ducts though. Look at that. But like, oh yeah, right. The keys. That's why we came here in the first place. It's just Babash, third time this week. I wonder what turning it on would do anyway. Like, it would turn this thing on. Oh, it might turn on the door like forever. Yeah, that might be it. We drafted quite a few dead end rooms, but we have enough steps to like go to the tomb and back, no problem. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. That's crazy. That's gonna be so much cash. Like, I need to pick that up before I draft the freezer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the outside, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything else here? I feel like I don't really look at this room a lot. Okay. Like, drafting the chapel would be interesting for some reasons. I wonder if you can get another disc if you get car keys. It's been a while since we held car keys. Just saying. Oh, look, there's stars in this room, like a lot of them. Maybe we should count them, you know? So now I wonder, should we go to here first? It is a bit pricey. Not sure if I want to do it. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 10 steps just to get possibly a dead end room here. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that for now. I feel like with the amount of keys that I have and amount of gems kind of went down. But at least keys... Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think gems will be a problem this run. One run, you have a problem with keys. Then another one, you have a problem with gems. Then you have a problem with the keys again. But yeah. Drawing room. These are like real bad. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I guess we're gonna go for this, but another dead end. Why couldn't I just get like something goes to the right? Boudoir, why didn't you go to the right? This is just like bad luck, so not much I can do about it. That's why Dancer is good. Like, even though it's not really good for like rooms with 3-way passages, still pretty good otherwise. I'm so worried I'm gonna run into a dead end. I could use a silver key here to get a room with many doors, and I'll do that. That's what we need right now. Archives is a bit scary, but I managed in the past with it. I don't really have a lot of mechanical doors in my house. So Machinarium wouldn't be that good right now. I mean, we could redraw, I guess. Let's redraw. Okay. Like, what is this? Is this a joke? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. This is so bad. I shouldn't have redrafted. Like, I didn't think it would be so bad, but it kind of is. Oh well. I'll grab this. I don't think I got this yet, so let's see what it does. Okay. Interesting. That's really interesting. Like what? So I need to get to it from that side, open that. Oh my god. Okay. It's kind of fun though. I like it. But like... Huh. It might be a lie though. This room is kind of weird. I mean, this must be right? To open this. It is open now, right? So you can go through there if you come from here. But if that's even correct, like... This room's so confusing. But we have a different problem now. We only have one way through. So yeah, this run might end prematurely, which... Shit happens. I have to say it like that. This is what it is. Like it started badly as soon as I didn't get spare room or the corridor here. Because that's like my good runs start like that, and I get a spare room or corridor at the start. So maybe I should draft like a room here and here, just to increase the chances of spare room and corridor forward. Yeah, definitely that's the tactic. There's still hope though. We can now draft another spare room and another corridor. That would fit really nicely here and here, and then we're out. And we didn't waste much. Still have a lot of steps to go and not any backtracking to do. I'm actually gonna grab this apple now. Maybe I shouldn't have. Nah, I should have definitely. No, I shouldn't have. Okay. So it's kind of fun. So this will be my second den. Like in one way, it's kind of bad. Like we get these rooms, which we already got. But on the other hand, like, yeah, but also the dead end rooms will now show up once, like extra times. Oh, there we go, spare room. Whew. Saved us. Okay. Okay, bedroom's fine. Corridor's fine. I mean, I kind of like the idea of corridor here because we can get the east wing hole if we stay on the sides, which is like a really good room. You can only get on this side, so bedroom would also kind of be nice, but like, let's just push forward, you know, like, okay, a pantry, a veranda. This is expensive. I don't want to spend that much on a hallway, so I'm gonna go into the house here. Okay, my second king pantry. Bridget. Bridget. Okay, lock door. We have 5 keys, so I feel comfy about that. I guess I should draft the archives. Like, this is so good, but like it's a dead end. So yeah, but here we need to start being like, okay, a metal detector. Hello. Get a chance of finding keys and... Okay. And coins. RLCF. R could be red, L could be... No. Children of the Black Water. Priceless jewels stolen. Yeah, I don't know. At some point I might read through that some more, but like for now, I'm not. I think closet's fine here. Okay, Purse is gonna be legendary actually. But I mind the freezer right now. Yeah, 25 gold for the start of the next round would be really nice. Although, like, we're so rich right now. Okay. Commissary. I mean, surely I want the commissary, right? I mean, not huge fan of this like empty space here, but like with the amount of gold we have right now, commissary must be the play. We can buy gems, which is kind of really good. Okay, let's see what's here. Dovecote. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Right. This one's already rotated in a way that I like. Yeah, let's go to the Nook, grab the key. There, happy? Oh, there's a trunk. Okay. I'm not gonna open it for now, I think. We are very likely to go through this room, but like maybe we get a code check here, which would be kind of nice actually. But we're probably gonna get a library, right? I kinda wanna put down a chapel, but no, not yet. Yeah, definitely a library. I like the library. We can read a new book here. Okay, let's take a photo of that. At some point might become important what everyone have read. And when? A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darley. So Anne Babbage, Portrait Lord Evanson, Mrs. Lowry, and then Simon P. Jones on November 2093. That's today. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Aris, a site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, historic castle and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Okay. This is bold. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its iron canopy house and mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busiest season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourselves a at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex X Mezerai, a specimen of fall unique to Reddington's mountains. I wonder if the name of that hole is gonna be important. Featherfall Keep. You'll find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designed a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aris when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast doubt on the long-standing myth. Okay. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Aris' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bell Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Right, need to take a picture of that. Wait, what? Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Peak. One of the picture names. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers would want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded if they were not the actual summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Is that where we are right now? The residence? Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you're bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay. Oh! 100 Bells, Botanical Gardens, Reddington, Featherfall Keep, Mount Perma, Trinsdale's Lake, some kind of tower, something's end. Okay, well, that's cute. I like maps. I wonder if this will be useful. Probably, yeah. This is probably the most useful thing in this book. Okay. Right. So we got one exit here. We got another one here. And we got 2 gems. And we got a store where we can probably buy more. So I'd say this run will keep going for a bit more. So I'm going to make a cut here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice. Be kind to each other. And let's make the road a better place together. Thank you all for watching. We already have 5 upgrade discs. I think I named one of the videos incorrectly. Maybe not. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video where we're gonna place down some blueprints some more. Daniel signing out. Bye bye.